Hi, Annette Harm from PRD Whitsunday with this week's e-update. With the massive influx in investing inquiry that we're getting into our office and into the general marketplace, I thought I would elaborate a little bit more on some of the terms that you should understand if you're looking to invest. So we find that a lot of people are starting to dip their toe into the investment pool that otherwise maybe wouldn't. Maybe they go overseas and enjoy a holiday over there and spend $30,000. Instead, they're looking to our area to maybe invest into a holiday property. There's the deposit for it and they can come here and holiday and then rent it out for the balance of the year. So some important terms to perhaps understand. So sometimes you'll hear quoted a net return on a property or a gross return. So a gross return is simply the money that the property brings in per year is divided into the purchase price. So this does not take into account any overheads or costs of owning the property. So a net return does take into account all of the costs. So it's taking off rates, body corporate, management fees, maintenance, those sorts of things. Something else important to understand is although we are seeing extremely low interest rates at the moment, the cost of borrowing money has never been cheaper. You need to run some stress tests and make sure you're putting in some figures for perhaps in the future when interest rates do go back up again, because we all know it will happen at some point. So it's important to run some of those figures and see what you can afford and what return you'll have to offset that extra cost in the future. So there's a couple of tips for you. There's many, many more where we understand investing better than most in the market here. We have some great skills with some of our staff. We have accountants, ex-finance brokers, and bank workers here on staff in our sales team. So we can give you some pointers, not advice. Obviously you need to get your own independent advice, but we are handled to help you to find an investment property. That's all for this week.